What's up, guys? Well, here we are in the garage. Hopefully we can, there's the car right there. And hopefully we can get some work started because it's already like Tuesday and I haven't really done much. Been busy with other things and whatever else I got going on. But I also got myself a gimbal, as you guys can kind of see. I'm hoping the footage is a lot smoother now. I'm still getting used to all like the functions that it has, but it is really cool. So hopefully this will make my videos a little better for the future. Alright, so before we get to that thing, I'm going to show you some of the parts that I do have. Alright, so as you guys can see, I got the accessory belts right here. I got the glow plugs, I got the inner and outer front wheel bearings, got one of the fuel filters already, oil filter, torsion bar or something, I forgot what this is called. These here are all exhaust hangers. This was like a steering damper thing. I already installed that. That's already on there. I got all new rotors and pads. You can see front and back. Yes, I did go with the drilled and slotted. I like the look, and it has a little bit of extra grip. Got all these the sensors and everything, and then you got the ceramic brake pads because I don't like dust. So I'm gonna be getting a few more things here and there, but so far this is what I have. Alright, so next I gotta get the car on 4 jack stands, get it all in the air. I want it completely off the ground. So I'll see you guys after I do that. Scratch that. So I showed you guys those parts. After putting that thing in the air, we'll do that in a second. I remember I have a lot more parts. So I got the air filter, and that's actually the oil filter. That little one over there is the other fuel filter, so there's both of them. I got the Sylvania, however you say these, brand new headlights. I'm changing both out because those ones in the car are just old and ugly, and yeah. 2 engine mounts and 1 transmission mount, valve cover gasket, and lower oil pan gasket. Yeah, for some reason I was like, wait a minute, I have a lot more parts. So yeah, all this stuff is going into this car. Probably a few more things, but this is what I have to work with for now. Still got to get like oils and fluids and stuff like that, but for now, yeah, I have plenty to do. Alright, now that I got her on all 4 corners, as you guys can see, well, all 4 corners as in off the ground. Let's get these wheels off, and then we can start looking underneath, see if what else it needs. Alright, now so all the wheels are off. These rotors are definitely ready. As you have a gnarly lip right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, they're ready to go. So that's going to be nice. Just going to be looking around here. Any control arms or anything else that might need it. Let me get a light. Just kind of got to go over everything, check all these bushings and stuff under there. You know, just pretty much look over the whole car. That's gonna be the next thing I'm gonna do. Make a list. What else it needs. Same thing back here. Just kind of look everything over. Arms, bushings. Same thing with these rotors. Oh, these ones are not that bad, but I got all the newest ones, so let's see. See if I can get this gimbal to work like it's supposed to. Yeah, so we'll check all that. You can tell that's leaking over there. Probably replace the gasket on that diff. Do a flush, like I was saying. And yeah, just a bunch of little stuff. Get this thing ready for the next owner. I did some stuff off camera. I'm gonna fill you guys in, and we'll kind of follow me along today and go from there. After I went and I looked around under the car, I found some weird like fuel leak situation going on here. It comes down, sorry I don't have a light guys, but it comes down through there and it leaks through over there. And it's I've done some research online and I've talked to some people on forums and stuff, and they're saying that it could be the filler neck, which is in here. This one is getting old, like all the rubbers are messed up on it. So I'm hoping that's just the problem. Maybe the cap is just, I mean, it looks old and rusty. Got to clean that up for sure. I don't think that's the problem, but you know what? Hey, people online say it is. Definitely hope it is, because that would be a simple solution. But here's a shot in the trunk. As you can kind of see, it leaks in there and it's kind of, it stinks bad. It smells like diesel up in here. But anyways, got my light. Hopefully that's just a simple little fix. Also, I've already replaced the headlights. I don't have that on video, but I put new ones in here. The old crappy ones are in there. They were absolute garbage. So I got some new ones. Sylvania. I'm not even sure how you say that, honestly, but got both of these switched out. These are good and brand new. Also, I got the valve cover off. As you can tell, it's being protected so nothing falls in there right now. But you know, got all this linkage and stuff out of the way. Took that off. That is getting ready for me to do a valve adjustment and then a valve cover gasket. Yeah, I took the air box out as well because I need to do a lot of cleaning in here. You guys can tell it's grimy. I mean, you can tell without me touching it, but anyways, grimy. This turbo's so tiny. Look at this thing, so cute. I like it. Anyways, that valve cover gasket is definitely ready. I mean, it's, look at that, just cracks right in my hand. Done. Garbage. Ew. That's the stuff I took off. Again, this is some of the parts that are going on, kind of scattered. I have all my tools laid out here, but it's a mix of everything. So first thing we're going to do is I need to get going on this valve adjustment. The way you do that, I'm not going to do a walkthrough with it, but I'm just going to kind of time lapse, not even all of it. But what you do is you rotate the engine with the main nut down there. 1 second. And then you get these lobes, which are actually really good shape on this thing. Yeah, you get the lobes to face straight up, and then you check the intake and the exhaust, the measurement underneath. I got feeler gauges for that, so I need to do that on all of these, all the way to the back. This engine's actually pretty darn clean for being an old 85 Mercedes. It's actually really nice. It's really good, decent shape. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Chain is good. Chain has no freaking slack. I can't pick it up at all, so that's good. That's a good thing, just so you guys know. But yeah, that's disgusting. I'm gonna need some gloves. But anyways, so I'll kind of time lapse through that, and we'll move on to the next thing. Also, excuse the heavy breathing. It's like 105 outside, probably hotter in here, and I'm a big boy. Alright, so as you can see, this lobe, the exhaust one, is facing straight up. So what you do is you make a chart to help yourself out. The cylinder 1. So on these cars it goes exhaust, intake, intake, exhaust, exhaust, intake, intake, exhaust, exhaust, intake, right? Cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The exhaust have to be 0.35, 0.10, 0.10, 0.35. You guys get it. So you're going to use your feeler gauges. I bent these a little bit to get in there easier, but as you can see, one is 0.35 and one is 0.10. So now, since the first one is the exhaust, which is 0.35, which is this one right here, let's measure it and see if it fits in there at all. Alright, so again, exhaust is the first lobe pointing straight up. Take your feeler gauge, see if you can fit it in between there. Nope, it won't even go in there. So definitely, this one definitely needs adjusted. So now, let's get it adjusted. Alright, so to adjust these, see that, I'm gonna get the slide in here somehow. So it goes right there. There's two nuts, one bigger one smaller one on there. So what you have to do is you loosen, let me remember this, you hold the bottom, you hold the top and you loosen the bottom, or the other way, or whichever one, I'll figure it out as I go. But in order to do that, you need these special 14 mil kind of bent wrenches. I didn't feel like spending the money on those, since I'm only going to do this one time, because obviously because of all this stuff that's in the way, not the light, but everything else, you can't put a wrench down there. And they have to be kind of thin, at least for the bottom one, because the bottom one's a lot smaller than the top one. So anyways, so to save yourself the money on that, just make your own. And to do that, take any, it's very hot, take any 14 mil wrench that you have, kind of just a cheap one, whatever you're not going to use, torch the crap out of it, as you can tell right there. Holding it with this one, and then torched it, hold it with that, bam, hammer it down, have a vise. Anyways, so don't touch that because it's hot. Yeah, so that's kind of the bend you'll need right there. Nothing crazy, but just to be able to hold the bottom one, because if you had them both at an angle, this one will be thick enough to where it holds the top one as well. So there you go. I might have to grind this a little bit so to make it a little thinner. It's a little too thick. So kind of see how that works. Put some water on it so let it cool down. Let me give it another 10 minutes or so. I am not interested in touching that right now. So as soon as this is done, we'll go from there. Alright, so let me see if I can show you what this does. See how it's bent? I can now get this in there, like that. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Like that. See where I'm holding just the bottom one? And then the top one can be adjusted. Because if you don't have this, when this is at straight, it's at an angle like this, and you're holding both the top and the bottom. So you bend it, so now this one can sit on the bottom. You can use the top one to adjust. And saves you a lot of money, because I've seen these as cheap as like 70 bucks for 2 of these, to as much as 300. I really don't know where the price hike is for, because you can really make them. You can go to Walmart and buy one of these for like $5. But anyways, so let's get these suckers adjusted. Alright, so as you can see here, so to adjust them, the bottom nut is loosened while holding the top nut still. Once the bottom nut is loosened, then you can turn the top adjusting nut clockwise to increase clearance, or counterclockwise to decrease. Then you recheck with your feeler gauge, blah blah blah. When it's done, you tighten them back up, and it's ready to go. Yeah, it's very nice to have stuff like this online. See if I can get that website. Okay, so this one's done. So before it wasn't fitting at all in there. Now, very nice. So this one's done. So now we turn the engine to get this lobe straight up, and then move on, and that one's going to be the 0.10. Now I'm going to do them all, and let you guys know when I'm done. Alright, well, an hour of that, pain in the rear end. They're all adjusted, all done. Took about an hour, pain in the butt. I don't think I'd ever want to do this again. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, all adjusted, all done. Now I just got to get the valve cover back on, put the new gasket on there, and put all the whatever, all this linkages and stuff back on, and that should be it for the top. Okay, so before you put a valve cover gasket on, make sure you clean all the surfaces and everything back here. Got wiped down all the way around. Make sure you got no dirt, no grease, no old gasket on there. And then here's the valve cover. I kind of cleaned it up on the inside. It wasn't actually too bad at all. Surprisingly, this whole engine is pretty decent. So yeah, I'm gonna re-clean this a little bit, and we'll put the gasket on. Bam, should be as easy as that. Hopefully it's the right one, right? I'm just kidding. It looks like it. See, it goes like this. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it. There you go. Part number. Yeah, let's get the sucker on here. Alright, so valve cover is on, new gasket is on, valves adjusted finally. I just got to put all this stuff back. I'm not going to do that right now because I actually want to clean all this stuff up. That will not be on video because it's just too much tedious work. But yeah, you guys look at it now. Next time you see it, it'll be clean. I'll have the airbags back on. I'll have all the linkage back on. Might even give this a little polish. Who knows? All depends if I have time. But yeah, like I said, I just want to clean all this up. Even back here, it's all really dirty and nasty, and yeah, it just needs to be cleaned up, spruced up, make it look good, make it look super good. And putting this here so I can remember where it goes. Huh. Anyways, so there it is. On to the next thing. So I think I'm gonna make it this one video, everything you guys have seen up till this point. I don't want to make them too long because I don't want to drag on, you know, half-hour videos. So on the next one, we got new tires mounted on all the wheels, and those wheels are going to get a nice cleaning and polishing, and yeah, that'll be the next one. And then after that, maybe we'll do one with brakes and wheel bearings, and kind of go from there, one thing at a time. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, do so, and let me know if you guys enjoy what you're watching. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Thank you and have a great day.